there's a place on the internet that some people including me, have referred to as the internet's butthole. Now, they do produce some true stories or right stories, as this one VTuber journalist I'm about to look over puts it. But they also produce a lot of misinformation stuff. Like, they might be right about leaks sometimes, but they weren't right about the flat earth conspiracy theory, because I'm pretty sure that comes from 4chan. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyways, Ducky, the VTuber journalist that writes for Dexerto, if you ever heard of that, pronouns they, he. Yes, the flat earth is disappointing. Anyways, Ducky had posted one big thing from this week, like last week? I don't remember days. It's all a blur. I'm a VTuber. VTubing needs to ignore 4chan. For every right story, they post 1,000 fanciful ones. It's a scourge of misinformation. It might be the funny conspiracy site until it isn't. The way many have treated it as a beacon of truth is horrifying. Hey Alexa, we're talking about 4chan. And well, I don't disagree with anything posted in this tweet, which is why I retweeted it. I think overall Ducky's been pretty on the up and up. And Pog, hey Tibbs. Yeah, YouTube is a cunt. How early in the video? Demonetized? No, 2 minutes, 5 seconds. I mean, monetization doesn't matter to me at my size. A couple of responses of note that also kind of add a little more context, little other insights. This Kenny had posted, I think a problem is that VT, board on 4chan, unfortunately has roots in the community, and its users undoubtedly play a role in discourse, and the community far more than we'd like, or plays a role in discourse of the community far more than we would like to admit. To overlook their ongoings wouldn't be helpful either, but they are definitely not gospel by any means. Ducky had responded, the culture of, quote, dissecting the rats, I honestly don't know what that term means, needs to stop, frankly, especially from news types, because that's how misinformation spreads. Seeing those with influence share narratives that are completely unvetted, and seeing people run with them as full truths is how cults start, which I do agree with. I try to be as objective and reasonable with the takes I come up with for whatever I'm covering, whether it's being a very serious topic or if it's like typical run-of-the-mill Twitter drama, like call-out threads that don't need to be made public, but they do anyways. MG Doran replied with, I fell down that hole for a few months a couple of years ago because despite all the toxicity, there was also a feeling of secret access. There were some very big VTubers who were pretty active there, and a couple of times they referenced random things I said there on stream. Which is, to me, a little upsetting. I can probably guess what the, I can probably guess what bigger VTubers. I'm not really in the interest of making a call out video of this right now. It's just, yes, I'm actually going to go over what he actually posted because, well, it's based. Ducky had responded to Doran, I understand the feeling of wanting belonging, insider knowledge, and community, but 4chan is not the place. It's more wrong than right by some margin, and it's harmful. The more people who call out, hey, maybe the cesspool is bad, the better. We need to stop legitimizing it. And frankly, what Mr. Underhill posted is what I think about all these replies I've read. Now, it does look like this conversation may go on. I'm not going to fully dive into it. I'm more interested in talking about the broader topic. That is, don't take 4chan as gospel. You can literally just say anything on there, and it's the whims of the mods that get banned. Or that ban stuff. Usually stuff just goes unvetted unless it makes, public discourse, public attention. Oh yeah, big ups to Underhill and Ducky. I actually really like Underhill's stuff. I actually, when I first started watching him, I was kind of like, maybe he's focusing a little too much on the positive. But as I continued to watch him, he does still address the more serious things. But I do like his breath of fresh air, so to speak, with going into the positive content. There's honestly not enough. A lot of the commentary types that I've seen, some are good, some are not. I prefer to shout out the good ones. But that said, I don't know most of them for the most part. It would be like, I only really know some of the videos of Underhill, but I still like him. He's on the up and up. I've seen more than a handful of videos from Toledo and Static Tokyo. I really like both their videos. They're entertaining, they're informative, they're funny. And then there are some other creators that don't necessarily put out videos. They just kind of talk whatever's on the top of their head, and then like clip channels will clip that, put it out, and that's a fair amount of their exposure. And a lot of them I don't particularly trust. Well, not every single person that does get involved in that is a terrible person, but it hasn't been exactly a great track record. So I don't know what RAT stands for, but I do know it's a funny way of saying rumors. And it can be the person spreading said rumor. Oh, okay. So like sussing out the rats would be exposing whoever's rumor mongering or something. I actually didn't know that. But yeah, rumors are not that great. You probably shouldn't spread them. I typically don't really like to spread call out threads without real evidence in them, so to speak. At least reasonably convincing stuff. Especially if multiple people are saying the same kinds of things about one particular person's behavior. Thanks for watching. Like it if you like it, dislike if you didn't. Let me know in the comments why you think I'm wrong. Check out the community on Discord. And remember, if you can't be the sharpest tool in the shed, you can always be the hoe. Just want to take a quick second and thank all the beeps that have joined my channel through the memberships. So thank you, Joestar, Maxi Kitty, JM, and Hero.